At 80, health is not only about living longer, it is about living softer, living safer, living clearer, living with less pain, living with more peace, living with enough strength to get out of bed, walk to the window, feel the morning light, drink a warm cup of tea, and say to yourself, I am still here. And that matters. At 80, every day is not just another day. It is a gift, a quiet gift, a gift many people did not get. So today, we are going to talk about health at 80, not in a scary way, not in a complicated way, not with big medical words that make people feel confused. No, we are going to talk about health in a simple way, a human way, a way that an 80-year-old person can understand, feel, and use. Because at 80, the body changes. The legs may not move as fast. The hands may not feel as strong. The eyes may need more light. The ears may miss some sounds. The back may feel stiff in the morning. The knees may complain when you stand up. The breath may feel shorter after walking. The memory may need more time. But listen carefully. Slower does not mean finished. Older does not mean useless. Different does not mean broken. At 80, the body may be softer, but it still deserves care. The heart may be tired from many years of living, but it still deserves peace. The mind may move more slowly, but it still deserves respect. And the person inside that body still deserves joy. Many people make a mistake when they think about health at 80. They think health means having no problems, no pain, no medicine, no doctor visits, no weakness, no tired days. But that is not real life. At 80, health does not always mean perfect health. Health means you can still care for yourself in small ways. Health means you can still enjoy simple moments. Health means you can still feel safe in your own body. Health means you can still wake up and have something to look forward to. A phone call, a warm meal, a short walk, a favorite song, a visit from family, a flower blooming near the window, a quiet prayer, a peaceful night of sleep. At 80, health becomes less about showing strength to the world and more about protecting strength for yourself. That is our first idea. Protect your strength. Do not waste it. Do not spend it on stress that does not help you. Do not spend it on arguments that hurt your heart. Do not spend it trying to prove that you are still young. You are not 30. You are not 50. You are 80. And 80 has its own kind of beauty. It has wisdom. It has memory. It has depth. It has stories. It has patience. It has a different kind of strength, not loud strength, quiet strength, the strength to keep going, the strength to adapt, the strength to smile after loss, the strength to wake up again after a hard night. That is real strength. Now, let's begin with the body. At 80, movement is medicine. Not hard movement, not painful movement, not movement that makes you feel afraid. Gentle movement, safe movement, daily movement. The body was not made to sit all day and disappear into a chair. When the body stops moving, it becomes weaker. The muscles become smaller. The joints become stiffer. The balance becomes worse. The heart works less efficiently. The mind feels slower. Even the mood can become heavier. But when the body moves, even a little, something changes. Blood flows better. The joints wake up. The muscles remember their job. The lungs open more. The brain receives more oxygen. The person feels more alive. So do not ask, "Can I exercise like a young person?" That is the wrong question. Ask this, "How can I move safely today?" Maybe the answer is a slow walk. Maybe 5 minutes. Maybe 10 minutes. Maybe walking from the bedroom to the living room. Maybe standing up and sitting down a few times. Maybe stretching the arms. Maybe moving the ankles. Maybe lifting the knees while sitting in a chair. Maybe walking in the garden. Maybe watering plants. Maybe folding clothes. Maybe dancing slowly to an old song. Do not laugh at small movement. Small movement is not nothing. Small movement keeps the door open. A body that moves a little every day is telling life, "I am still participating." That is powerful. And if you are 80, or if you love someone who is 80, remember this. Do not wait for perfect energy. Use the energy you have. Some days you may feel stronger. Some days you may feel tired. Some days your body may say, "Not much today." That is okay. On strong days, move more. On tired days, move gently. On painful days, rest carefully. But do not give up completely. There is a difference between resting and surrendering. Resting says, "I am caring for my body." Surrendering says, "I no longer matter." And you still matter. If this message feels helpful, stay with this channel. Subscribe now. Turn on the notification bell. Come back for the next video. We talk in simple words. We talk with care. We talk about health, aging, memory, sleep, food, movement, and peace. Small habits can protect your body. Small habits can protect your mind. Small habits can make life after 80 feel safer, warmer, and more meaningful. Now, let's talk about balance. At 80, balance is not a small thing. Balance can protect independence. Balance can prevent fear. Balance can prevent falls. And falls can change everything. One fall can take away confidence. One fall can make a person afraid to walk. One fall can lead to pain, hospital visits, or long recovery. So balance must be protected. How? Slowly, safely, every day. Stand near a chair. Hold the back of the chair. Lift one foot slightly. Then put it down. Practice standing tall. Practice turning slowly. Practice walking without rushing. Keep the floor clear. Remove loose rugs. Move wires out of the way. Use good lighting. Wear safe shoes. Do not walk in the dark if you can avoid it. At 80, safety is not weakness. Safety is wisdom. Some people are stubborn. They say, "I do not need help." They say, "I have always walked this way." They say, "I am fine." But pride can be expensive. A cane is not shame. A walker is not shame. A handrail is not shame. A nightlight is not shame. These things do not make a person less valuable. They help a person stay independent longer. That is smart, not weak. Now, let's talk about food. At 80, food is not just taste. Food is energy. Food is strength. Food is healing. Food is memory. Food is mood. The body needs good fuel. Not too much. Not too little. The right kind. Many older adults eat less because they are not as hungry. Some forget meals. Some live alone and do not want to cook. Some eat only bread, tea, cookies, or soft food because it is easy. But the body still needs protein. It still needs vitamins. It still needs minerals. It still needs water. It still needs real nourishment. Protein helps protect muscles. And muscles are important. Muscles help a person stand, walk, carry things, balance, recover. Stay independent. Protein can come from eggs, fish, chicken, beans, yogurt, tofu, lean meat, nuts if they are safe to chew. Soft foods can still be nourishing. Soup with vegetables and protein. Oatmeal with fruit. Eggs with soft vegetables. Yogurt with berries. Fish with rice. Beans cooked until soft. Food does not need to be fancy. It needs to help the body. Now, water sounds simple, but water is powerful. Many people at 80 do not feel thirsty often, so they drink less. Then the body becomes dry. The head feels heavy. The mouth feels dry. The person feels tired, dizzy, confused, weak. Sometimes people think, my memory is worse today, but maybe the body just needs water. So drink small amounts during the day, not too much before bed if bathroom trips are a problem. But do not ignore water. Water helps the brain. Water helps digestion. Water helps blood pressure. Water helps energy. A glass of water is small, but small things matter at 80. Now, let's talk about sleep. Sleep at 80 can be different. Some people sleep early. Some wake up before sunrise. Some wake up many times. Some sleep during the day. Some lie in bed for hours, but do not feel rested. This can be frustrating. But do not hate the night. Do not fight the night. Learn how to make the night softer. A good night begins before bedtime. Morning sunlight helps the body understand the day. Gentle movement helps the body feel ready for rest. A calm evening helps the mind slow down. A light dinner helps the stomach relax. Less caffeine helps sleep come easier. Less screen time helps the brain become quiet. At 80, the bedroom should feel safe, not just comfortable. Safe. The path to the bathroom should be clear. There should be enough light to see. The bed should not be too high or too low. The floor should not be slippery. The room should not be too hot, not too cold, not too noisy, not too bright. A peaceful bedroom tells the body, you can rest now. And if sleep does not come right away, do not panic. Panic makes sleep run away. Try slow breathing. Relax the shoulders. Relax the hands. Say to yourself, I am resting. That is still good, because quiet rest has value too. Now, let's talk about pain. At 80, many people live with pain. Knee pain, back pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, neck pain, arthritis, stiffness, old injuries. Pain can make life smaller. Pain can make a person afraid to move. Pain can disturb sleep. Pain can make the mood heavier. But pain should not always be accepted in silence. Some older adults do not want to complain. They say, this is just old age. But pain deserves attention. Talk to a doctor. Ask what can help. Maybe gentle exercise. Maybe physical therapy. Maybe better shoes. Maybe a different chair. Maybe heat. Maybe cold. Maybe safer medicine. Maybe a change in daily habits. Do not suffer quietly just to look strong. That is not strength. That is foolish pride. Real strength is asking for help before the problem becomes worse. Now, let's talk about the heart. The heart at 80 has worked for a long time. It has carried love, stress, loss, fear, excitement, grief, hope. It has beaten through birthdays, funerals, weddings, hard days, quiet mornings, and many ordinary moments. The heart deserves care. Not only medical care, emotional care too. Stress affects the heart. Anger affects the heart. Loneliness affects the heart. Poor sleep affects the heart. Too much salt, too much processed food, and inactivity can affect the heart. So protect the heart in simple ways. Move gently. Eat with care. Take medicine as directed. Keep doctor appointments. Reduce unnecessary stress. Laugh when you can. Talk to people. Do not carry every worry alone. At 80, peace is not a luxury. Peace is part of health. Now, let's talk about the mind. The mind at 80 still needs life. It still needs questions, stories, music, memories, conversation, learning. The mind does not want to sit all day with nothing but worry. If the day is empty, the mind may fill it with fear. Fear about health, fear about children, fear about money, fear about death, fear about being alone, fear about being forgotten. So give the mind something better. A book, a song, a prayer, a phone call, a puzzle, a memory to write down, a picture to look at, a story to tell, a small plan for tomorrow. At 80, mental health matters. A person can have food, medicine, and a safe home. But if the heart feels lonely, life can still feel heavy. Loneliness is not just sadness. Loneliness can affect sleep, appetite, memory, energy, motivation, even the body. That is why connection is medicine too. A phone call can be medicine. A visit can be medicine. A kind voice can be medicine. A hand held for 1 minute can be medicine. If you are 80, do not disappear quietly. Reach out, call someone, say hello, ask for a visit. Join a small group if you can. Talk to a neighbor. Tell your stories. You are not a burden because you need people. Humans need people. That is normal. And if you have an 80-year-old parent, grandparent, neighbor, or friend, listen carefully. Do not only ask if they took their medicine, ask how their heart feels. Ask what they remember today. Ask what they miss. Ask what made them smile. Ask what they need. Sometimes the best medicine is not in a bottle. Sometimes it is attention. Now, let's talk about purpose. Purpose at 80 may be different from purpose at 40. At 40, purpose may be work, money, children, building, solving problems, carrying responsibility. At 80, purpose becomes softer, but it is still important. Purpose may be watering plants, feeding a pet, calling a friend, praying for family, teaching a grandchild, sharing old stories, folding clothes, cooking one simple meal, watching the sunrise, writing memories, being present. Do not think purpose must be big. Purpose just needs to make the heart say, "There is a reason for me to be here today." That reason matters. Without purpose, days can feel empty. With purpose, even a slow day can feel meaningful. Now, let's talk about independence. Many people at 80 fear losing independence. They fear needing help. They fear becoming a burden. They fear others making decisions for them. This fear is real, but independence does not mean doing everything alone. Independence means having a voice. It means being respected. It means doing what you can still do. It means receiving help where help is needed. Families must understand this. Do not take over everything too quickly. Let older adults do what they can still do safely. Let them choose their clothes. Let them help with meals. Let them fold towels. Let them water plants. Let them decide small things. Small choices protect dignity. And dignity is part of health. At 80, dignity matters deeply. Being spoken to with respect matters. Being included matters. Being asked matters. Being heard matters. Nobody wants to feel invisible. Nobody wants to feel like a child again. So speak gently. Listen patiently. Help without controlling. Protect without humiliating. That is love. Now, let's talk about doctors. At 80, doctor visits are not something to fear. They are part of staying safe. Check blood pressure. Check blood sugar. Check eyes. Check hearing. Check teeth. Check feet. Review medicine. Talk about pain. Talk about sleep. Talk about dizziness. Talk about memory changes. Talk about sadness. Do not hide problems. A hidden problem can become a bigger problem. Some older adults say, "I do not want to bother the doctor." No, that is what doctors are for. Health at 80 needs attention, not panic. Attention, if something changes suddenly, do not ignore it. Sudden confusion, sudden weakness, chest pain, trouble breathing, fall, new severe pain, loss of appetite, big mood changes. These things deserve help. Getting help early is not weakness. It is wisdom. Now, let's talk about medicine. Medicine can help, but medicine must be respected. Take medicine the right way, at the right time, in the right amount. Do not stop medicine suddenly unless a doctor says so. Do not mix medicines without asking. Use a pill organizer if needed. Use a notebook. Use alarms. Ask family for help. This is not shameful. It is smart. At 80, memory tools are not signs of failure. They are signs of protection. A calendar can protect you. A pill box can protect you. A list can protect you. A phone reminder can protect you. Smart people use tools. Now, let's talk about the home. The home should support health, not fight against it. A dangerous home can steal confidence. A safe home gives peace. Keep walkways clear. Use bright lights. Keep important things easy to reach. Use non-slip mats. Install handrails if needed. Keep a chair in the shower if needed. Keep emergency numbers visible. Keep the phone nearby. Make the home simple. Simple is safe. At 80, comfort matters, but safety matters more. Now, let's talk about emotions. At 80, emotions can become deep. There may be memories of people who are gone. A spouse, friends, siblings, parents, old neighbors, a child. There may be regrets, things not said, things not done, mistakes from long ago. There may be fear of the future, fear of illness, fear of being alone, fear of death. These feelings are not weakness. They are human. Do not push them away with shame. Talk about them. Pray about them. Write about them. Cry if you need to. A tear is not failure. A tear is the heart speaking. And after the heart speaks, it may become softer. Family members should not rush older people through their feelings. Do not say, "Don't think about that." Do not say, "You should be happy." Listen. Sit with them. Let them remember. Let them speak. Sometimes remembering is healing. Now, let's talk about joy. Yes, joy. Even at 80, especially at 80. Health is not only about avoiding sickness, health is also about feeling joy. Small joy, quiet joy. A favorite song, A warm blanket, a good soup, a family photo, a bird outside the window, a grandchild laughing, a soft chair, a sunny morning, a clean room, a kind message, a peaceful prayer. Joy does not need to be big. At 80, small joy can fill the whole heart, but joy needs space. If the day is full of worry, there is no room for joy. If the television is always full of bad news, there is no room for peace. If the mind only thinks about pain, it becomes harder to notice beauty. So, choose some beauty every day. Open the window. Look at the sky. Listen to music. Touch a plant. Wear a color you like. Eat something warm. Smile at someone. Say thank you. These are small things. But small things are not small at 80. Now, let's talk about breathing. Breathing is always with us, but many people do not use it to calm the body. When fear comes, breathe slowly. When pain feels loud, breathe slowly. When sleep does not come, breathe slowly. When the heart feels heavy, breathe slowly. Try this. Breathe in gently. Pause. Breathe out slowly. Again. Breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. This tells the body, I am safe right now. It does not solve every problem, but it helps the body soften. At 80, softness is powerful. Now, let's talk about mornings. The morning can shape the whole day. Do not begin the day with fear if you can help it. Begin gently. Open the curtains. Let light enter. Sit up slowly. Drink water. Stretch the hands. Move the feet. Take a few slow breaths. Say one good sentence. I will care for myself today. That sentence matters. The body listens. The mind listens. Then do one small thing. Wash your face. Comb your hair. Eat breakfast. Take medicine if needed. Step outside if it is safe. Look at the sky. Do not rush. At 80, rushing is not necessary. Rhythm is better than rushing. Now, let's talk about evenings. Evenings should not be full of noise. Not too much news. Not too many arguments. Not too many bright screens. Not too much food. Not too much worry. Evenings should help the body slow down. A light meal. A warm drink without caffeine. Soft music. A short prayer. A calm conversation. A gentle book. A quiet room. A safe path to the bathroom. This is how the body learns. The day is ending. It is time to rest. Now, let's talk about family love. Health at 80 is not only the job of the older person, family matters. Community matters. Kindness matters. An 80-year-old person may need help, but they also need respect. Do not speak too fast. Do not get angry when they ask again. Do not treat them like they are in the way. Do not make them feel invisible. One day, if you are lucky, you may be 82, and you will want patience. You will want kindness. You will want someone to listen. So give that now. Visit, call, bring food. Check the house. Ask about pain. Ask about sleep. Ask about feelings. Ask about stories. Let them talk. Aging can feel lonely. Your attention can make it less lonely. Now, let's talk about acceptance. At Kate Ving's, acceptance is important. The body may not do everything it once did. That can be hard. It can feel sad. It can feel unfair. You may remember walking faster, working longer, carrying heavier things, traveling easily. sleeping deeply, remembering quickly. But do not spend all your strength fighting the past. The past was beautiful, but today needs you too. Accepting change does not mean giving up. It means saying, "This is my body now. I will care for it now." That is powerful. You do not need to hate your body for aging. Your body carried you for 80 years. Through childhood, work, love, loss, illness, fear, family, change, long days, hard nights. It carried you here. So speak to it with respect. Do not say, "My body is useless." Say, "My body is tired, but it is still mine." Say, "My body is slower, but it still deserves care." Say, "My body has served me for many years. Now I will serve it with kindness." That is a beautiful way to age. Now, let's talk about hope. Hope at 80 may be quiet, but it is still important. Hope does not have to mean a big future. Hope can mean tomorrow morning. Hope can mean seeing a grandchild again. Hope can mean finishing a book. Hope can mean growing one flower. Hope can mean feeling less pain. Hope can mean sleeping better tonight. Hope can mean laughing one more time. A small hope is still hope, and hope gives the body a reason to keep going. Do not let anyone tell you life at 80 is only waiting. No. Life at 80 can still have meaning. It can still have tenderness. It can still have learning. It can still have music. It can still have love. It can still have a peaceful afternoon that feels like a blessing. Now, let's make health simple. Health at 80 is many small things. Drink water. Eat real food. Move gently. Sleep with care. Take medicine correctly. See the doctor. Protect your balance. Keep the home safe. Talk to people. Laugh when you can. Pray if prayer helps you. Listen to music. Go outside for light. Rest when tired. Ask for help. Give yourself kindness. That is health. Not perfect, but real. Now, before we end, I want you to remember this. At 80, you are not trying to win a race. You are trying to protect a life full of years, a life full of memories, a life that has touched other lives, a life that still matters. So do not treat your health like an afterthought. Do not say, "It is too late." It is not too late to drink more water. It is not too late to walk a little. It is not too late to sleep better. It is not too late to ask for help. It is not too late to laugh again. It is not too late to feel peace. It is not too late to care for yourself. At 80, every small act of care is a message. When you drink water, you are saying, "My body matters." When you move gently, you are saying, "My strength matters." When you call someone, you are saying, "My heart matters." When you rest, you are saying, "My peace matters." When you ask for help, you are saying, "My life matters." And it does. Your life matters. Your body matters. Your mind matters. Your peace matters. Your remaining days matter. Do not measure your life only by what you can no longer do. Measure it also by what you can still feel. You can still feel warmth. You can still feel love. You can still feel music. You can still feel sunlight. You can still feel gratitude. You can still feel peace. And sometimes that is enough to make a day beautiful. So today, choose one small thing, not 10 things. One thing. Drink one more glass of water. Take one short walk. Call one person. Eat one nourishing meal. Stretch for 1 minute. Write one memory. Listen to one song. Sit in the sunlight. Say one kind sentence to yourself. Start there. Small steps are not weak. Small steps are how many strong people keep going. And if you are caring for someone who is 80, choose one small thing too. Call them. Visit them. Ask them how they feel. Make the home safer. Help with medicine. Cook something warm. Listen to their story. Let them know they are not forgotten. Because health is not only in the body. Health is also in being loved. Now, let's close with this. At 80, life becomes quieter. But quiet does not mean empty. A quiet life can still be full of meaning, full of memory, full of tenderness, full of small joys, full of wisdom, full of love. The body may slow down, but the soul can become deeper. The steps may become shorter, but the heart can become softer. The days may become simpler, but simple days can still be beautiful. So take care of your health, not because you are afraid of aging, but because your life is still precious. Take care of your body. It carried you here. Take care of your mind. It holds your stories. Take care of your heart. It has loved for many years. Take care of your peace. It is one of the greatest gifts of old age. And remember, you do not need to do everything. You just need to begin with one small act of care. Today, not tomorrow. Today. Drink water. Move gently. Eat with care. Rest well. Call someone. Ask for help. Protect your peace. And come back for the next video. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell. Stay with us. We will keep learning together. We will keep aging with wisdom. We will keep choosing health, one small step at a time. Thank you for listening. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of your heart. And I will see you in the next video.